G'day.
Hello there.
I'm Aussie Robbo.
I'm English Jen. And today we are exclusively doing a morning of going off-world to Batuu and we're Disneybounding. Take a look at us and take it all in, taking all this fantasy. So, first of all, thanks for joining us. Secondly, we're going to go on a ship. I think the Star Tour is probably the best way to get to Batuu, so please come and join us.
Before we could even get to Hollywood Studios, we had a nice surprise meet-up with Donald and Pluto, which were just stood on a side road randomly as we approached the Skyliner, which was, a nice start to the morning. Then it's soon on the Skyliner for a very, very short trip to Hollywood Studios. You may be surprised to know that we didn't get too many peculiar looks as we entered the park. I think they're quite used to it, although probably not as much as maybe Disneyland in California. Also surprised was that Donald Duck beat us to the park somehow magically and also had a change of clothing. We made our way through Hollywood Studios. What better way to start our Star Wars day than to head for Star Tours, which actually had quite a bit of a queue. Of all the queues in Hollywood Studios, I would say that Star Tours is one of the more interesting and fun ones, even outside where you have the Ewok village and a giant AT-AT, or would you call it an AT-AT? Please tell us down below which one you use, AT-AT or AT and AT.
So we just got off Star Tours. How was that last Star Tours ride for you?
So we basically had the same the last couple of weeks. It's always fun to go on it. It was a good crowd. They definitely seem to have issues with the face masks because they really have to repeat it again and again, and they watch people on video obviously and see, so they comment, so take that in mind. But yeah, really fun. It's quite a nice way to start off a trip to Batuu, especially when you land on Batuu like we did.
Yeah. I feel like we've mentioned it before, but they need to reuse some of the classic ones. If you do the ride multiple times, you just get the same one over and over again. I guess what their justification is they've paid for this new ride version, so they want to get the use out of it. It also pushes, I guess, merchandise that they've got currently in the park, but I feel like they could, throw in some of the old ones randomly like they used to, I guess.
Not be so sequel heavy. As much as I like some of the sequels, they need to sort of relax down a bit on that now, I think, because there is a love there for the originals, even the prequels. Come on, share the love. Let's see more product. Let's see more kind of in sort of storytelling. Yeah,
but it's always a fun ride to do. It's always fairly quick. It's never like we got in the regular line. It was 40 minutes or so, and it was moving quite fast.
Yeah,
and you finished on Batuu, so that was always really nice. It's always nice to finish on Batuu and then walk over to that land and just get straight into it.
With that, we're now going to shoot off to Batuu.
So as it was pretty much our last day, we thought why not risk it and try Genie Plus again. We haven't had the most successful experience with Genie Plus, but we thought we'd give it another try in Hollywood Studios, and sadly it was no better today. So we tried to get on Rise of Resistance, no go, and all of the other rides in the park were pretty chocker full as well. But we're patient and we're willing to wait, but always I would say get to grips with that before you even purchase. Maybe watch as many videos as you can about how to use it. We were pretty much novices, and we still are, and we're looking to learn. And it was quite a tricky day to get any sort of Genie Plus lightning lanes, I'm afraid. One vlogger we would highly recommend in the how-to area of how to use Genie Plus is Chris Lost in Florida. We'll pop his details down below. He's got a really, really, really good vlog on how to use the Genie Plus, and it's really in depth and it takes you through stage by stage. I wish we'd kind of studied it before we came along on this trip. I think if we knew what we know now, we'd have done a lot better. But yeah, check out his channel below. It's really worth a look, and it's also a beautiful, beautiful channel. So as I say, we're doing bounding for, well, how many times have we done this on this trip? Quite a few times now. This is our first go at bounding, I'd say. And with this one, we've kind of gone for a bit of 50-50. So I'm coming as Chewbacca, but mine's a Disney bound in the sense of I'm kind of getting the essence and colours and textures of Chewbacca, whereas Rob is going to be, he's dressed as Han Solo, but he's going for kind of Han Solo / on vacation in Florida. So I start these just pretty much with what we've got already. So we had bits already for these costumes. I already had the Chewbacca bag, which is actually a discontinued bag. You can actually buy it in Galaxy's Edge. And I've also got the Adidas, special edition Adidas Star Wars Chewbacca high tops, which were surprisingly comfortable. And you've also got accessories that come with that, which are quite neat. And also recently, just about a month or two before we were due to leave for this Disney holiday, Disney Store released Chewbacca ears, and they are, tasteful, I'd say, very tasteful. So mine was pretty easy. I'd already got a t-shirt which had like a Wookiee slogan. I've got a few Wookiee slogan t-shirts. So I just went for the whole different shades of browns. And they matched my compression socks, which I wear for my disability. Rob, however, he's going to be wearing something which originally I was going to do for myself, but the more I got into the Chewbacca thing, I decided, no, I want a Han Solo to go with my Chewbacca. So he's rocking the shorts which I've made, which were basically an old pair of sort of denim blue combat shorts, like cargo shorts, and then I made out of 2 different coloured ribbons the sort of Corellian blood design that goes down the stripes that go down the side of Han Solo's trousers. These are vacation style, so they're going to be nice short shorts. And then Rob's wearing my cosplay Han Solo holster belt, which you can't actually have the holster part, so they don't encourage, even if you're not taking a gun into Disney parks, they don't really want you to take anything that could hold a gun either, which is a bit strange because it's a little bit of fake leather, which is a shame. So we kept the main belt, and they're fine with that. It's got heavy metal bits in it. And then the waistcoat I've got from a previous cosplay. So even though I bought a official Han Solo shirt, that's a long sleeve one, and actually it runs very, very large. Rob's actually wearing my Anson's sort of club shirt. It's like same colours, like an off-white, and it just suits it really well, and it just means you've got a bit of freedom in the Florida heat.
So Darren, Chewie, we just finished our final run on Smuggler's Run. Falcon. How was it for you?
So, yeah, that was actually our best job yet. We got 2 canisters of coaxium, which we normally don't get.
I don't think we've ever done it before.
Never. So we had a good team on us, some good gunners. We were actually pretty good. I think it was our best performance as pilots. Yep. Don't know whether it was just this, but definitely worked for us. So we actually got on here because Rise of Resistance went down again. So, but actually it worked out really nicely. The cast members who worked behind when you go on the ride and they're letting you on, they did a really nice sort of recognition of what we were doing, so they made sure we were sorted and no words were spoken. It was just all nods and grins, and so if you're ever doing bounding, go with the flow. They appreciate it, they appreciate the effort, and I think you get a little bit more of like magic for it.
Right pilot, make the jump to light speed.
Punch her, Chewie. So I really enjoyed the ride. They made it very interactive, and it was our best go as pilots, actually, I think. I kind of had a feel for what was going on left and right. It's weird, even when you do it, it still pushes you certain directions without you wanting to do it. But you were doing quite well going up and down, and the people behind us are doing really well with the shooting as well, I think. Which is kind of especially when you don't know the other people in the thing, and they were quite young kids, but they did really well. They've obviously done it before quite a few times. So that was a very enjoyable ride. They did the extended asteroid one for us again.
Second time.
And they did the extended landing bit as well, where he kind of moves the ship around and he's got the thing on the outside or whatever.
Why is that's added, we found out, do we think?
Well, they say it's either if you do really bad or if you do really good is some of the possibilities, but there's no confirmed, there's no confirmed reason, so no one really knows. But apparently maybe it's just a regular thing they're doing now anyway.
So what we've read is it's apparently if they've got delays getting you back on planet, so it lets you that little bit more extra time. But it actually works really well, which to make it permanent.
Just makes you get to do a little bit more time in the cockpit, which I really enjoyed. So any more time in the cockpit is a good thing. So a very enjoyable last ride for our last day at Batuu.
Yeah. But I think now it's time to sort of explore Batuu for the last time maybe get one more Ronto wrap before we go.
Sure.
See if it rises, if it comes back on, but I doubt it.
Yeah.
It's not got best track record, so.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're going to leave this old hunk of junk for this time anyway. He's looking at me.
On your way. Recorded at once. I'll give you this. For a non-Wookiee, that's impressive. You enjoy your day now. I'm keeping my eye on you.
I know, right?
Excellent. You may go.
It's talking to you. So Darren, your last blue milk of the trip?
Yep. Had to get one. We've got some dining credit left, so might as well use it. So it's like, cheers. Blue is definitely my favourite. How's it feel?
It's nice, very cold.
Much needed.
Yeah. It's not a really hot day though, so
So hopefully we're actually going to get on Rise Resistance before we leave.
yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, we've done enough times that, you know, if we don't, it's not a big thing. But yeah, fingers crossed we get one last go on Rise of Resistance.
Yes, and a little break this afternoon, I think, is much needed.
Little break, go back and do some packing. Hopefully I might get a little full time.
Yeah, that'll be good. So we're in Docking Bay 7, and I have ordered the plant-based Felucian Kefka and hummus garden spread. This is plant-based meatballs, herb hummus, tomato, cucumber relish, and a pita. Rob has ordered the Batuan beef and crispy tapato stir fry, smoky braised beef glazed in tamarind sauce, served with stir-fried mushrooms and vegetables, crispy herb yucca, pickled onions, and cilantro. I'm pleasantly surprised with this.
You had that before.
It's one, no, I've never had the plant, I had the meatball one last time. I wanted to try the plant-based meatballs because I do actually quite like plant-based meat. This has actually got a really nice taste, and the hummus is lovely. Pita bread could be better, but it goes nice with what we've got. Salad's quite refreshing as well. I don't like cucumber, so I pick out the cucumber. Yeah, and it's one of the cheaper options on the menu, so it's like, what, about $12, $13?
Yeah,
I'm going to give it 3.5 Kenobis. Average, but yeah, satisfying.
I'm having the beef again, the same thing I had, I believe, midweek. I had it at some point a couple of days ago. Again, very nice. The potatoes, very nice. Beef's cooked well. So it's a solid 4 shrimps on a barbie.
Nice. Made my day. Oh, that's nice. Didn't think we were going to get to see him.
No, I thought you were going to miss out. So it was good that you got him at the last minute. So Darren, we did an experience bounding the other day, but today is a real, true bounding experience for you. How was it?
So you're going to feel a bit like an idiot if you've not done it before. I certainly felt like a bit of an idiot to start. Every day we've done bounding, I do a little bit, because you do stick out like a sore thumb. Today's, however, was a little bit more, I think because we did it as a couple, same to when we did the C-3PO and R2-D2, people just, they'll notice one detail and then it'll send them to another detail.
I feel like with C-3PO and R2-D2 though, a lot of people didn't get it.
No.
Whereas this one seems to stand out a lot more. Even though they were more colourful, I guess the fur on you could have caught people's attention.
Yeah, so it's really lovely to put smiles on people's faces who are just passers by. The
comments of kind of awesome shoes, where did you get that, where did you get this. Yeah, it's just positivity, which is what you're trying to spread. It's nice to sort of be, recognised as making an effort, but it's not just cast members, it's general public who just really appreciate people making some little effort and gimmick. And today's was particularly fun because sometimes you run into the characters you are emulating. And today, Chewie. That was perfect timing, just as we were finishing the day. Where's Han? We want a Han.
And it wasn't uncomfortable in terms of what you were?
No, I thought the Adidas trainers are quite flat base ones, but they've actually been, for my leg issues, they've actually been very, very comfy. I was really shocked. I've actually brought a pair of shoes to change into for comfort, and I haven't needed to use them, which has been lovely.
What about the Mickeys? How they fared?
They've been fine. They don't actually. These are actually the comfiest. Like they're done in the hairband rather than the Mickey hat sort of style, the cap. They actually don't put any pressure on your temples, or some of them give you headaches. They don't have grips. They've been really soft, and sometimes I've even forgotten I've been wearing them, which is what you want when you're wearing anything that's you're bounding. You want to have comfort. So always dress for comfort when you go into a park, because they're long days. They don't go as planned. Like today didn't go as planned with Rise of Resistance repeatedly. Yeah, we're happy. We've left happy campers, and I'll happily do bounding again in the future and get creative.
Or even just use the same ones you've got now?
Well, yeah, I'm going to, wherever we are, I'm going to have fun with it, and that's what it's all about.
So, that's the end of our bounding day at Hollywood Studios.
Yeah. Really good day. Really good bound.
Yes.
Very busy for a Tuesday. Busier than a weekend. We didn't get on Rise, however we did have a really good time, and I got to meet Chewie, so it's all good for me.
Yeah, it's been an interesting experience. I didn't, it's kind of weird having all the looks come your way, but it's been nice, it's been interesting.
A lot of, oh my god, those shoes, or oh my god. So yeah, it gives you a positive buzz, keeps your spirits up when things aren't going the way you want them to. So thank you for joining us, both on here on Earth and in Batu. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe down below. Thanks very much for watching. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye bye.